I stayed at the Hôtel Brady recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the St. Georges Lafayette Hotel, the check-in process was super smooth. The staff greeted us with friendly smiles and even offered to store our luggage since we got there a bit early. They quickly got us settled into our room, which was clean and cozy, making us feel right at home in the heart of Paris. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was cozy and had a warm vibe, with colorful fabrics that made it feel inviting. Although it was a bit on the small side, the bed was super comfy and I appreciated the clean, modern bathroom with a good shower. The amenities, like the kettle for coffee and tea, were a nice touch, making it easy to relax after a day of exploring Paris. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Brady is pretty awesome. It's just a quick stroll from Gare de l'Est, so getting around Paris is super easy with 2 metro stations nearby. Plus, there are tons of cool restaurants and cafes in the area, making it a great spot to grab a bite before heading out to explore iconic sites like the Seine or Montmartre. Just a heads up though, while the area has its charm, it can feel a bit sketchy at night, so it's good to stay aware. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I had a pretty decent experience at Hôtel Brady. Every morning, they serve a buffet breakfast that's a solid way to kick off the day. I enjoyed a mix of cereals, fresh pastries, and a small hot selection, which was nice, but I have to admit it could get a little repetitive if you're staying for a while. The staff was super friendly, and I appreciated the laid-back vibe of enjoying breakfast while flipping through the newspapers they provided. Just a heads up though, the breakfast room was temporarily closed during my stay, so they offered an express breakfast solution instead, which was convenient enough. Overall, it was a good start to my Parisian adventures. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like finding a cozy little nook in the heart of Paris, where you can recharge after a day of exploring. The vibe is warm and welcoming, thanks to the friendly staff who seemed genuinely eager to help out. My room was on the smaller side, which is pretty typical for Paris, but it was clean and comfortable, making it a perfect spot to crash after a long day. I loved the colorful decor that gave it a bit of character, and the shower was surprisingly nice. The location is super convenient, with 2 metro stations just a short walk away, making it easy to hop around the city. Plus, there are plenty of cafes and restaurants nearby, so you're never short on options for food. I didn't try the breakfast since the buffet was temporarily closed, but I heard they offer a decent express option. Overall, it felt like a great base for my Parisian adventures, and I'd definitely consider coming back. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Friendly staff. The staff were super welcoming and always ready to help, which made my stay feel really comfortable. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was clean and the bed was really comfy, perfect for crashing after a long day of exploring Paris. Great location. The hotel is close to 2 metro stations, making it super easy to get around the city and visit all the main attractions. Good breakfast options. Even though the breakfast room was closed during my stay, the express breakfast they offered was still a decent way to start the day. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. The room was quite small, which made it a bit tricky to move around with luggage, but I guess that's pretty standard for Paris. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.5. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I think I would. The location was super convenient for getting around Paris, and the staff were genuinely friendly and helpful, which made my stay feel more welcoming. Sure, the rooms were a bit on the small side, but for a short trip, it was cozy enough, and I appreciated how clean and modern everything was. Overall, it was a solid experience, and I'd definitely consider returning for another visit. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.